What's up, guys? It's Maximus, and I'm back again with another video. Now, I gotta tell you, these days, relationships between men and women is completely dead. I mean, it's just over between men and women when it comes to relationships. Because a lot of these women these days got a whole bunch of options that they can't even pick one. They have a whole bunch of guys on their phones that they're texting, and they don't even know which guy to choose from because they have so many options. You got women out here with 100 guys, 200 guys, 300 guys that they're texting. No, they can post a photo on Instagram or Facebook, and they could get, you know, 100 likes, 200 likes. And then in the comment section, you'll see a bunch of heart emojis from a bunch of dudes. You see a bunch of, you know, water emojis. You guys know what I mean. On Facebook or Instagram, a lot of these guys are, thirsting after these women. You know, all these women out here, not just are they posting, you know, provocative photos on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, they also got dating apps as well. They have a whole bunch of guys sending them, messages. Some of these women, you will be surprised when you actually look at their inbox. I mean, a lot of these women out here, a lot of these women got, you know, 500 messages from guys. Even some got 1,000 messages from guys. I mean, gentlemen, really, how are you gonna compete with that? And all these girls out here that got dating apps, they look at all these dudes. They can't even pick a guy. They could find a whole bunch of guys attractive, and they can't even choose one. That's how crazy it is. That's how much options women got these days. You know, they have all these options, but yet they say they can't find a man. Let's say hypothetically you do get into a relationship with these modern women these days. Imagine you having to compete with 500 other guys who are messaging her, you know, and you're trying to make the relationship work. You're trying to stay loyal to, your girlfriend, but your girlfriend still has, her dating site up, which she's getting 30, 40 messages from guys a day. And some of these guys are probably taller than you. They probably look better than you. They have a better jawline than you. They have more money than you. You know, I mean, how are you gonna compete with all these guys? Who are messaging your girlfriend? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, relationships in 2026 is completely dead. It is just over with when it comes to, men and women in relationships. It's completely over with, especially in modern day society with all this technology that we got, dating apps. You know, it's just completely over. That's why I don't blame guys for saying they don't want a relationship. They no longer want marriage anymore. I don't blame guys, man. I really, really don't blame guys for just opting out of relationships, opting out of marriages. I really don't blame guys. And it's funny you have women today complaining about, guys, not wanting to get married anymore. Guys not wanting to take women serious anymore. I mean, ladies, what are you talking about? You guys got all these options on social media. You guys got, dating apps. You guys have, Facebook, Instagram. You have all these guys texting you. You have 40, 50 guys messaging you every day, sending all kinds of messages to you. Some of these guys are even, which is crazy to me. Some of these guys are sending, inappropriate, pictures, of their tools, if you know what I mean. But I mean, it's just crazy, man. These days, I don't blame guys for wanting to stay to themselves and not want to bother with women of today, because women of today, they got too many options. Look at all these social media apps that women have these days. And don't let me get started with how much hatred women have for men these days. A lot of women out here, have a serious disdain for men. A lot of women out here don't like men. They hate men. They don't appreciate men at all. Even you have some women out here that want all men, you know, gone from this earth. They want all men to be deleted. You know, and you know we're on YouTube right now, so I can't really say what I really mean. So when I say deleted, you know what I mean. But a lot of women these days they don't like men. They genuinely just don't like men at all. They have a serious disdain for men. A lot of women, they come out here saying they don't want a man, they don't need a man, they can do bad all by themselves. You know, Men are pigs, men are dogs. You know, Men are the problem. You know, to society. Men are the reason why the world is bad. You know, it'll be, the earth will be a utopia if the world was just full of women and men didn't exist. I mean, I've heard women say stuff like this. I've even heard women say, you know, anytime they get pregnant, if they find out it's a boy, they abort it. But if they find out that they're pregnant with a baby girl, they keep the baby girl. And then I will read the comment sections, and there's a bunch of women agreeing to that. I mean, how are relationships between men and women supposed to work with this kind of hatred that women have for men? I mean, if women hate men this much, that means relationships is completely over with. I mean, RIP to relationships between men and women. It's completely over with. And there's no point in even trying to get into a relationship today and trying to make it work. You can feel the disdain that women have for men these days. And that's why I don't really blame men for not wanting, relationships. They don't want to bother getting married. And then also at the same time, I don't blame guys for not really trying to go out of their way to help a woman out anymore. Because I mean, women have said they don't need a man, they don't want a man, they can do bad all by themselves, and they're strong and independent. So let them have it. But that's all I gotta say for now. I will be talking more about topics like this in the future. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.